Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to melt lace on a chocolate skin tone. Now today's hair is provided by RECOOL hair, and they did send me over this Water Wave wig. So I will be showing you guys a installation and styling video using their hair today. And like I mentioned, it is a Water Wave wig. It came pre-plucked already, so I really didn't have to do any plucking as much. I just did like just a little bit behind the part that was already plucked. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you this installation video. And I went ahead and bleached the knots and, like I said, plucked a little bit more. But now I'm going to actually get into installing this lace. Now what I'm doing right now, for her skin tone, I will use level 16 in the Ruby Kisses foundation. And I'm using the darkest shade, and I'm just applying that all over the cap. Now what I did not show you guys, and I meant to, I apologize, but for as far as tinting her lace, I did use that True Match Lace Conceal, and I did use the color Deep Dark. So if you want to purchase their lace tint, their Instagram is True Match Lace Conceal. And like I mentioned, I did use the color Deep Dark, and that's the darkest shade that they have. And I applied 2 layers of that, and then I also went back in with my Ruby Kisses foundation in the level 16, and I just touched the front of the lace just to make sure that this her lace will blend in with her skin tone, because most of the times, like I mentioned before in a previous tutorial, most people don't know how to apply lace on darker skin without it looking ashy. So that's why I definitely wanted to do this video for my dark skin beauties, so you can know that your lace can be laid too. It's just all about technique and the products that you use. Now jumping right into this video, I'm just going to go ahead and begin to apply my Bold Hold Extreme Cream. Now somebody asked me which one do I like best, the active or the extreme cream, and honestly I do like the active a little bit better, and it's just because it's a stronger hold. Now don't get me wrong, the Bold Hold Extreme Cream holds really good, so I'm not saying like it doesn't work as good. It works just as good, but the active is for people who are active and probably sweat more and everything like that. So I would pick, my first choice would be that Bold Hold Active, but I just buy both, so when I run out of one, I have the other. And like I said, they work both like just bomb. And for her install, I did use 4 layers of that Bold Hold, and once it dries clear, you guys can go ahead and begin to pull that lace down into that glue. And like I mentioned, I like for them, the client, to hold that lace down as I blow dry that lace in. And I also like to take my comb and comb that lace, comb that hair on that lace, just to extra, give it that extra melting effect. And not only do I comb it, going straight back, I also comb it coming straight down. And that way, I notice when I do that, it helps to melt in even better. So I just do this technique from now on. Melt the lace with the blow dryer, combing it back, and also combing it down, so that lace can get into that glue really good, using that pressure from both directions. But like I always mention, don't mash it, because you do not want to get that white looking sticky type of look underneath the lace. You want the application to be as neat as possible. Now for today, I am using my scissors to cut off the extra lace. Now I found this little technique that I like to do with my scissors now. Usually I would say just cut in a zigzag motion with the scissors, pretty much like an in and out type of cut. But I've tried this out, and I actually love this way much better. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting off that extra lace, but instead of moving my hands in and out in a snake motion while cutting off the lace, I am just taking my scissors, and as I glide across that lace, I kind of shake, rock the scissors back and forth, so it creates more of a not so like round cut off, but like it's just, I can't really describe it. When I do the next video, I will show you like the hand motion up close and personal that I am doing, so you guys can get a better understanding of what I mean as far as this new motion that I take with my scissors. But yes, I am using my scissors to cut off that extra lace. And this video is a little bit lengthy, like almost 30 minutes. And this is because I know you guys say, you like longer videos, you get to see more, and I get to show you more and explain more. So I will do longer videos for you guys so you guys can get that full detail installation look. So I did not crop out too much for this look, for this install, because like I said, I wanted you guys to get that full effect on what I'm doing, so I can properly educate you on my tips and tricks on how to melt that lace in on darker skin. Now, when using a white glue, you want to make sure that you allow it to dry clear before putting the lace down. Even when you are tacking down the corners, I usually spread the glue out until it is clear, and then I just go ahead and tap it with the end of my tail comb and just push that in. And as you can see, that lace is literally disappearing and matching her skin tone so perfect. So just to reiterate what I said before, I did use the True Match Lace Conceal lace tint in the color Deep Dark, and I sprayed 2 layers of that and still went in with my level 16 Ruby Kisses foundation, level 16 darker shade, just at the front of that frontal and on top, just to make sure that her hair will be extra melted in. And I would just continue, as you see here, just cutting off that extra lace and tacking it down. And I would do this from the center and also work my way around the sides. Now in this part of the clip, I am going to show you how I glue down the back of the wigs. This has been requested for so long now on my channel, and I finally get to do it. My friend is like completely like bald. I don't want to say bald headed, but she has short hair, like looks like a low boy, like shaved her hair off. So of course, for most of my installs, I sew down the back, but for her, of course, I cannot sew down the back because she don't have nothing for me to sew it onto. So I will be showing you guys, and like I said, it's been requested for a very long time, how I glue down the back of the wigs. And it's just pretty much the same steps I do for the front. Just for the back, you just want to follow the shape of, like the neck area and how the cap is, how the wig is formed. Like, you just want to apply the glue in that same little shape. And as you can see, I'm just taking that extra glue and wiping it on the back of my hand. You still want to spread the glue out like a good amount. And I do use 3 layers for the back because she does sweat a lot. She works at the post office, so they do a lot of walking and it's hot and stuff like that. So for people who are very, very active and they do like to wear they lace glued completely, just make sure you add enough layers and a good amount of that lace glue. You can also use lace tape. I don't personally use lace tape. I know some people do, but if you do want me to make a video of using that lace tape to apply, lace down as well, just let me know. You can apply your lace wig with lace tape alone. You can do a combination of lace tape and lace glue. It's just pretty much all up to you and, what you prefer. But once that glue dries clear, you go ahead and pull it down into that glue, and you just give it a good firm press and just, rub it and massage it in just to make sure that it is secure. And then I also go in with my blow dryer the same way I do to the front and blow dry that lace right on down just to make sure that it is stuck and it is not lifting. And that's just pretty much what you do. Like, it's very simple, very easy. It's just the same process as the front. And when I do get a full lace wig that I can really pluck like the hairline all around, I would do an installation for you on that in detail so you can see how you can get that natural look all around. But that's pretty much, like I mentioned, how you secure the back of your lace. Now, this is a Water Wave wig from RECOOL Hair. But what I like about the Water Wave is that if you crimp it, like, Water Wave kind of has the same pattern of like CRIMPS. So if I'm not wearing or doing a wet look and it's dry, I just like to crimp it, and it just gives it like that really dramatic like look, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So as far as styling, I will be doing a side part with some baby hairs, but I will actually be crimping this wig, and I'm going to be doing soft crimps. So I won't be using any like hard sprays or anything like that as I'm crimping. I'm just crimping the hair as is, and it just came out like so pretty, guys. Like the crimper that I will be using for today is my bed head crimper. And it's like a 4-level crimper. Like, you twist the knob and it creates larger and larger crimps. It has 4 levels. But for today's crimps, I will be using my crimper on level 1. So make sure you purchase that from Amazon. It is called the Bed Head Crimper. I will go ahead and look for that link and put it down in the description box. Now, as far as, the neatness and everything like that of the top of her wig and the front, you do want to, part nice, as clean as possible. Right now I'm doing a curved part. Sometimes I do straight parts, but usually if it's like a lace frontal wig or a lace front, I do a curved part. But if it's just like a regular lace front, like with the size about 2 inches, I just do a straight back part. So it's just pretty much how you feel. Sometimes I do straight, sometimes I do curved parts, but either way, you still gonna come out laid. So it really doesn't matter. It's just pretty much what you prefer and what your clients prefer. So I did just go ahead and press out those roots and section off the area for my baby hairs. And y'all already know, as far as getting those roots really straight, I do it on every curl pattern, and I use a wax stick. Right now I am using the Shea's Balm wax stick, but you can use any wax stick. Care, other people who have their personal brands. Erica J has a wax stick. Like, you can just purchase a wax stick from any hair provider that have them. I sell wax stick as well and edge controls as well, but right now everything is on hold because I'm getting ready to rebrand and repackage all of my products. So everything will be coming back out. I have my own edge control, I have my own wax stick, I have my own growth oil, everything that I had, including I even have shampoo and conditioner And I will be doing tutorials soon with all of my products that you guys will be able to purchase so you can slay like me. However, this little product that I do have right now while I'm in the process of repackaging and rebranding everything is my Beautiful Hustler melt belt. We are currently sold out right now, but we will restock this week, so stay tuned for that. They're $5. You can purchase them on my website, and my website is also listed down in the description box. But just in case you don't read the description box, it is www.IBHslays.com, which stands for IAmBeautifulHustlerSlays.com. So go ahead and purchase you one. They are $5, and I do ship in the US and internationally. So you just choose your area and you can get your melt belt and slay from wherever you are. Now, what I did show you guys is that I did use my bed head to spray on that hairline, tied down my that lace with that Beautiful Hustler melt belt. And as I was letting that like really, hold and get that lace extremely melted, I did go ahead off camera and start crimping the rest of the hair. And right now I'm just going to finish crimping like the top layer so you can see what I did. As I mentioned before, no, I did not use any harsh sprays or anything like that to create my crimps. And all I did was just take my crimper and just crimp pretty much like I didn't put anything on the hair. No heat protectant, no spritz, no hairstyling spray, like nothing. Just crimp as is. And my wig, the wig that she's wearing is still slightly damp, but not too much. It's not like wet, but it's not like completely dry either. And I was still able to crimp this hair while it was damp, so that's a good thing. At least you know that your curls, this hair can curl while damp, because like I said, I did not completely dry this wig. I just started crimping or whatever like that. So I'm just going to continue to crimp her hair all around, and I'm actually using the first notch on the crimper. So this one creates like the smallest crimps. So this is the size that it does if you are using the smallest level. The crimps are so pretty, and like I said, very soft because nothing is making them harsh or hard. And I'm just going to continue to crimp all around until I come around on the other side. And yeah, so let's get to it. Oh, what I do want to mention, for the very, very first crimp, I did use a little bit of the hairstyling spray just because it's the crimp on top, but just a little bit, not too much. But everything else was just crimped as is. So just stay tuned. And I'm just going to continue to crimp. As you guys can see, it is looking absolutely gorgeous. Like, how can you not love crimps? Like, crimps are so pretty, and I'm happy they came back in style. But y'all know, like, history in general repeats itself. Old styles come back out, and they just come out, you know, even better. So crimps is in, and that's why I wanted to crimp this wig. And I also did a similar style like a while ago on my channel with a Water Wave wig as well, doing the same type of look, but it was shorter. So this is pretty much like the longer version of that style. So now that I am done crimping, and it's oh so gorgeous. She was in love, y'all. She couldn't even, child, she knew she was cute. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the baby hairs now. I'm just taking my scissors and just cutting that hair down really short, and using my Got2b gel, I'm going to create the baby hairs. And yeah, I'm just gonna swoop and blow dry as I go along, and then I'm gonna like smooth the top end and everything like that. I'm not going to brush the curls out. I like to keep them tight, but I use like my sprays, my holding sprays, to make them uniform, because I hate the separation that some people have in their crimps, and I just don't like it. So I try my best to smooth everything in, and that way everything just flows and looks so pretty. But here I go, getting ready to swoop the baby hair. So I will go ahead and let you guys briefly watch me do that, and then I will pretty much just do like the finishing touches on this style and let you see the final finishing look. And I just hope that you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I hope you learned something from me today. Now you guys can slay like me. Melt those laces on any skin tone. I'm trying to bring you every skin tone. I'm trying to find me a really light skin girl, because I have like a lot of, you know, dark brown, medium brown, caramel clients. So I need to find somebody with really bright skin and do an install for you. So just stay tuned for that. I'm looking guys, don't worry, I'm looking for them. But yeah, so just stay tuned to this tutorial. Watch me slay these baby hairs. Watch her slay her little client video. And all the descriptions to this hair that I'm using will be listed down below, as well as my website for booking or purchasing hair from my brand. I will have some tutorials for you using my brand of hair. So stay tuned for that as well. But overall, I love this wig. It was just so easy to work with. The lace was nice and thin and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button now. Turn on those bells. I post all the time. I always have new content for you. So yeah, stay tuned.